What's up, you guys? Eddie of Fliptroniks. I'm going to be talking about if the iPhone 7 is still worth buying in 2020. Okay, so we're almost at the end of the new year, and it's really got me to thinking, is the 7 going to be relevant in 2020? I got to be honest with you. I wanted to pull up, three iPhones. We've got the iPhone 7, I've got the iPhone 11 here, I've got the iPhone 10R, and, they're all red, which is pretty cool. But, even though, we've had all these new iPhones come out since the 7, I'm still using this phone. I've done a lot of different videos on the channel with it, throughout the year. And, I still play PUBG on this phone. I play COD Mobile, I play Fortnite, NBA 2K, and a bunch of other games. Now, the one thing that I gotta say about the 7 that I love, it doesn't have the all glass design like the newer iPhones. The thing I love about the 7, it's got an aluminum backing on it. It's got the glass on the front, and of course, it's got the home button, opposed to these two phones right here. And basically all the newer iPhones, they have the glass design. They don't have the home buttons anymore, but they're much more fragile phones. The other thing about the 7, and this is, one of the best things I think, the price point on it is gonna be really good. So, it's gonna be selling for around like $150 to $250, depending on what gig size you get. I'll throw some links down there if you guys wanna check out, the current prices for this phone. But, it's gonna have a really nice price point on it, which is gonna just make it, in my opinion, a really good buy. And the other thing about this phone too, it's a little bit smaller, so it's a lot easier to hold in your hand. A lot of the newer phones are bigger. If you have small hands or, you don't want such a big phone, I think this one is, it's awesome. And the fact, like I said, that it's, got the home button on it, I have missed the home button, on the newer iPhones. And plus, when you switch over, from having like an iPhone 8 or a 7 or whatever, it's definitely like a weird feeling to not have the home button anymore. But as far as, playing games, watching videos, taking pictures, this phone is awesome. It's also a very loud phone, which I'm going to show you in just a second here. Now, I wanted to load up a couple different games, do some gameplay on it, but if you have any questions too about using, the 7 in 2020, feel free to message me below. The first game I'm going to load up here is going to be F1 Mobile. I'm also going to get the volume jacked up on this phone, so you can really just hear how loud it is, because it is a very loud phone, like for real. I mean, I've compared it to some of the newer phones out. Definitely holds its own. Now, F1 Mobile is an awesome racing game. It's very high graphic. We'll get into a quick race on it, and then I'm going to load up some COD Mobile after this, so I can show you that, this phone can still run high graphic games, especially newer games, just fine. So anyways, we're going to get into it, and hope you guys enjoy some of the gameplay I'm about to do on the 7. cool. So anyways, that was the first game I wanted to load up, and then I'm going to throw up some COD Mobile. But I mean, you can see this phone, you know, plays these high graphic games just fine, even though it is a little bit older. You know, it's still holding up, you know, perfectly, you know, good on especially F1 Mobile. That's very high graphic. Now you're going to see, you know, COD Mobile here. Still got the Halloween theme up too, which is kind of weird because Halloween's been over for quite a bit here. It's kind of ridiculous. So the other thing I want to say, if you were going to get the iPhone 7, I would definitely recommend getting it in the red. You know, I'd go red or black on this phone for sure. But I would definitely go red first. You can see I have a lot of red iPhones on hand, which is, I guess, just my preference lately for buying iPhones. I've been getting the red quite a bit.
Reloading.
All right, let's do this. What? How did I not get those kills?
Tango down. Reloading. Tango down. Cover me. Reloading. Target down.
Alright, I was bound to get killed right there. I was kind of just going into it, a little crazy. Nice try, dude. That nice headshot.
Changing mag.
I was gonna run out of ammo there, so nothing I could really do. Pretty good start though. Are you kidding me? That was hilarious. I was going for that final kill. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna wrap things up there, you know, and I'm just gonna kind of recap here just to make a closing comment. You know, this phone is still awesome. You know, like I said, I've been using it, you know, throughout, you know, last year, the year before that, and I'm still going to be using this phone in 2020. I think it's an awesome phone. I love the aluminum design it's got on it. It can play high graphic games well. It can take pictures well. And for the price point, it's going to be at around like $150 to $250, depending on the gig version you're going to get of this phone. I think it is a great buy, you know, still. So I'll have a link down there if you want to check out the latest prices for this phone. It's a great budget iPhone. If you have any questions, message me below in the comments. Smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.